Hi, my name is Adam and I work for HP. Today I'm going to show you the unboxing and setup of the HP Deskjet 1510 printer.
Here's the HP Deskjet 1510 printer. Okay, first thing you want to do is either break or cut open the tape to pry the box open. And then fold back all the flaps so the items can be easily removed from the box. Here will be the accessories for your printer, which we'll show you how to install shortly. First, remove the power cord and power cable. We'll show you how to attach this to your printer later. Next is the USB cable. On this printer, you can either set up the printer either via USB or wirelessly. The next item is the installation CD for Mac and Windows. You'll use this CD to install the software for your printer. And later, if you can't find the CD or if you want to check for updated drivers, you can go to hp.com/support and search for new drivers for your printer model. The last items in the top part of the box are the cartridges for your printer. The printer comes with a black and tricolor cartridge. This is the cartridge card for your printer, which shows you what cartridges can be installed, and you'll use that when replacing the cartridges in your printer. Now you can pull out the small cardboard box and set it aside for recycling, and then go to remove the printer from the box. HP provides a carrying bag for your printer, which also helps you remove it from the box. You'll want to find the two handles on the top, and then set the box on its side. Then using those two handles, gently pull the printer out of the box. Then you can set the box aside for recycling. Now we can remove the packaging from the side of the printer. Just so you know, all the packaging material around this printer is recyclable. Once the packaging is clear, you'll notice a couple papers sitting on top of the printer. The booklet is the multi-language user guide for your printer, which provides basic setup and troubleshooting information. This piece of paper right here is your getting started guide, which is your basic step-by-step guide for your printer. And it's on both sides of the paper, but this is basically what we're showing you in this video. Now we can remove the printer from the bag, and the easiest way to do this is to lift the printer up and slide it out of the bag. Now we'll remove any tape or other packaging materials that are on or inside the printer. I like to start by taking the tape off the back. So just turn to the back of the printer and peel the tape off. It's designed to come off fairly easily and not leave any residue on the printer. Once those two pieces are removed, you can move the top pieces, which are holding down the input tray. There should be three pieces to remove here. Once those pieces are removed, you can take the tape off the front. The easiest way to do this is to lift the printer up and tilt it on its back. The piece of tape will run from the top all the way to the bottom. There should be two of these pieces. Now we'll take the piece of tape off the front that's holding the output tray up. Then open up the output tray. And then remove the pieces of tape holding the ink access door closed. Once you remove this piece, the door will probably open. And then you can remove the last piece. Attached to this piece of tape should be a piece of cardboard, which needs to be removed as well. Once all these pieces of tape are removed, you can then close the ink access door. With all the tape removed, your printer is unpacked and ready to set up the hardware. First, you're going to set up the power cord. Start by removing the twist tie that's on the power cord. Sometimes it can be difficult to take off. Once that's removed, you'll remove the twist tie that's on the power cable and adapter. Right, now you're going to plug the power cord into the power adapter. Make sure it's firmly in place. Now we're going to plug the power cable into the printer. So go to the back and look for the purple port that matches the end of the plug. Making sure it's the right direction. Slide it in until it's firmly in place. Return the printer to the front, and then we'll plug the power cord into a power source. For this video, we're using a power strip to plug it in, but HP recommends that you plug your printer directly into a wall outlet to prevent any power issues. Now I'll go to the front of the printer to turn the printer on. Find the power button on the top of the printer, and then press it to turn the printer on. After pressing the power button, the power light and ink lights will blink because you haven't installed the cartridges yet. You'll also hear the printer making noise as it sets up. After the printer stops making noises, you can locate the cartridges that came with your printer. You'll want to open the ink access door by using the tab and just slide it down. And the carriage will move into the center of the printer so you can load the cartridges. Now there are two different cartridges for your printer. We're going to start with the tricolor. They won't fit in each other's slots, so you have to make sure you're using the right one. Make sure it says tricolor. Then open the packaging. You can either cut them or just rip it. Then remove the cartridge. If you look on the printer, it'll actually show you which printer cartridge goes in which slot. See how this one matches the slot and the color shown. Use the orange pull tab to remove the tape covering the electrical contacts and ink nozzles. Then slide the tricolor cartridge into the correct slot on the printer. Push the cartridge in until it snaps into place. Shouldn't have to use significant force for that. Now we can repeat for the black cartridge. Again, remove the cartridge from its packaging. Then use that orange pull tab to expose the nozzles and electrical contacts. Then go to the printer and install the black cartridge on the right hand side. Push in until it snaps into place, and then close the ink access door. Now let's load some paper into the printer. Before you can actually load paper, you might need to move the width adjustment guide. This guide is located on the bottom of the input tray, and you'll want to adjust this when using different types of media, whether photo paper or envelopes. Once the guide is adjusted, tap a stack of plain white paper on a hard surface and then slide it into the printer. And here we'll slide the width adjustment guide until it's snug against the stack. Now your hardware setup for your printer is complete. HP recommends that you install software from the CD or HP's website and then run the alignment tool for your printer to provide the best quality printouts for your printer. This was the unboxing and setup for the HP Deskjet 1510 printer.